What's good, Yokais? It's your boy Steph, and welcome back to another Yokaishi TCG trading card game video. Alrighty, so we are back here with another Yokai Showcase. Yes. Yokai Showcase. I wonder, do I have any updates, any announcements? No. Let's get on with it. First card though. Yeah. Alrighty. So we have the Doro Tabo. Yes, Doro Tabo. Alright. Now, this is an uncommon card. I do believe you get this in the Earth Structure deck, I think. I believe so. I believe you get this guy in that deck. So he is an Earth type, Earth attack, weak to water. Okay? And its effect is, when summoned, select one yokai in play that That yokai loses 1 HP, and this yokai gains that HP. This effect lasts for 2 more turns on the same target. This effect is only once per summon. It is a HP 4, attack 1. Now, if you've seen the last video, or the last yokai showcase, you're probably thinking to yourself, hold on a second. This effect is rather similar to another yokai in the game, and that is correct. It is similar to this guy, the Tsunamura no Onryo. Yes. So funny thing is, I made this card with this effect first, and then made this one. So the thing is, this guy has 2 attack, and this one has 1 attack. But also, what difference is, this card has that, they both have that leech seed type effect, but this one has to take damage first in order to activate it. This one, all right, this one, when it's summoned, it can use its effect. So that's the difference there. Difference is this one hits harder than this one. But yeah, so yeah, I figured, I figured that's what I'm gonna be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe there'll be some yokais with similar effects, but with very slight differences in between. So yeah, so that's the effect of there. So the Dodo Tabo, right? Also known as the Muddy Rice Monk. Okay. These are ghosts of old men who worked hard and slaved their asses on their rice fields, but whose fields were neglected and left to waste by the landlord, or landowner, I should say, after their death. So, back in the day, the farmers, they didn't own the land that they did not own the land that they worked on. It was owned by someone else. So a lot of farmers would be elderly. They would work until they die. And in this case, this spirit is a result of someone who's given their life to their work, and after they die, the landowner just do not take care of the rice field after that. So all that work has gone in vain, done for nothing, you know what I'm saying? And when that happens, that's when, this guy comes out. Let's see. They appear as one-eyed, 3-fingered humanoid figures rising out of the mud at night. Let's see here. 5 fingers on the human hand represent 3 vices and 2 virtues. Okay? Anger, greed, ignorance, wisdom, and compassion. Okay? And so the 3 fingers on the Doro Tabo represents the three vices. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see. It is a spirit of vengeance and rage, angry at the landlords for not taking care of their fields after they are gone, taking their life works for granted. You know, the Doro, not Dora, my fault. I keep saying Dora, my fault. It's Doro, yes. The Doro Tabo would roam the overgrown rice fields at night, calling out, "Give me back my rice field! Give me back my rice field!" Creating a disturbance, probably, hurting some people, and they will keep that up until the rice field is taken care of. So, yes, that is the Doro Tabo. The Doro Tabo. Alrighty, so, okay. Next card. All right, we have the Abura Sumashi. Okay, the Abura Sumashi. It is a earth type, earth attack, weak to light. Okay, it is a common card. All right, it is a common card, and the effect here says discard one card from your hand. +1 attack to one fire yokai you control. This effect is once per turn. Alright. 4 HP, 1 attack. And about the Abura Sumashi. Yes, yes. Let's see here. Also known as the oil presser, which is why it has that effect. So I imagine since its origins has to do with oil, natural oils, so I'm like, certain oils are flammable, so I'm like, yeah, you know so also known as the oil presser. They are a rare yokai. It looks like a squat person with a large ugly head resembling that of a potato or beaten up rock. So, I don't know. I guess I went with I don't know what type of head I gave him, but yeah, that's what I gave him. What you call? Abura Sumashi wore a straw raincoat. And let's see. Very little about this yokai is known because it's reclusive, so it doesn't really let itself be seen by too many humans. Let's see. On rare occasions, the Abura Sumashi would appear out of thin air in front of travelers. The name Abura Sumashi means oil presser and comes from the act of pressing oil out of the seeds of tea plants. It is commonly believed that these yokai are the ghosts of oil thieves. Yes, because back in the day, in the olden days, oil was a very expensive product, a very expensive thing, and back then they had to make their own oil by hand, squeezing it and pressing it out of whatever produced oil. So yeah, it's a pretty expensive thing to acquire. Oh yeah, I do happen to have a very short clip of the Abura Sumashi depicted in a Japanese film and from the 1960s or 50s or something like that. Yeah, so I will throw that up right now. Okay, very nice. Hope you like that clip. I mean, in that clip, it didn't really do anything. In that movie, the Abura Sumashi was acting as a type of elder wise man to other yokai, and was kind of giving them directions, like a strategist type of thing. So he was playing a wise man role. But yeah, Abura Sumashi. Next is, if the camera focus, all right there. Okay, we have the, sorry, I keep hitting the camera. We have the Uwabami. Yes, the Uwabami. All right. Earth type, earth attack, weak to water. Okay. It is a Mujina / Orochi. Now, Orochi in my game basically represents snake yokai, or yokai of the snakes-like species. So that's in my game. So not really a direct connection to the Orochi no Yamata, but just like, because I've noticed when doing my research that other snake yokai can just be referred to as Orochi or Anorochi, so I guess it's like a general term for snake yokai or snakes in general. And you all know what Mujina is, shape-shifting animal yokai. So, the effect here says, when this yokai is destroyed by battle or by yokai effect, you may discard one card from your hand and send this card to your deck instead of your grave. Yes. The idea of this effect came from the thought of snakes snakes shedding skin. So, yeah, no, just that's what popped in my mind for that. Yeah. 4 HP, 2 attack. It is an uncommon. And yes, the Uwabami. Let's see here. Let's see. Known as the giant snake or great serpent. All right. Uwabami are enormous serpent-like serpent-like yokai that, apart from their size, they tend to look like regular snakes. So their design, they just look like regular snakes but are massive. Okay? And they live in the wilderness far from humans. A notable trait about these yokais is their appetite, as they are able to eat things far larger than them. I mean, it's already known that snakes can eat some animals that are roughly a little bit bigger than them. So it makes sense that a giant snake would eat something slightly larger than itself. So yeah, it's known for eating things much larger than it, but also known for just its appetite of being able to eat much more than you would think it should. So basically, it's like, because usually snakes, like in real life, a snake would eat a mouse or a rat. It will be kind of good for like the week. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you only have to feed a snake once every few days. You know what I'm saying? And out in the wild, all a snake needs is like one hefty meal. Like if it eats one rabbit, like one whole rabbit, it's not going to need to eat for like a week or more, because it's going to take the time to digest and process that food. And you're going to see that big lump of the animal that it ate in its body. So, but they're saying that this yokai can eat a lot more. Like it's just like it's gluttonous kind of. Gluttonous. And also, like other snake yokai, this yokai enjoys drinking alcohol in large amounts, large quantities. So there's this thing in Japan that snakes like alcohol, and I didn't know this, but apparently, I think what happened, I think snakes are drawn to the scent of alcohol, like beverages, like I think primarily beer. There's something about beer that just draws the snake to it, and the snakes will drink the beer. So, yeah, I think this became a yokai trait, because back in the day, snakes would find their way to the cellars where they would store their sake, and if there's a leak or a tub of sake open, snakes will literally dip their head in and start drinking. So, yeah. Sorry, I almost forgot. See, I just get on rambling talking about snakes. Listen, snakes are one of my favorite animals, creatures, and I happen to be subscribed to a few like snake YouTube channels that of people that handle and take care of snakes. So my knowledge on snakes is, pretty okay. Let's see. The Uwabami are considered like great nature spirits to some degree, and like other animal yokai, they have shape-shifting powers, but also said to be able to control the elements a little bit, and cause natural disasters. So yeah, that is the that is the Uwabami, and also they're fond of eating humans. But I mean, look at it. Look at it. Does it look like it's fond of eating plants? And obviously not. So that's the Uwabami. Alrighty, last yokai, and it's the Tsuchinoko Obake. Yes. The Tsuchinoko Obake. It is a I do believe you get this in the Earth deck as well. Earth structure deck. I think so. Maybe. But yes, Earth type. Earth attack. Weak to flying, or wind type, I should say. And its effect is, when this yokai takes damage, add 1 sake card from your deck to your hand. 4 HP to attack. Uncommon. Okay. Now, the Tsuchinoko is a well-known Japanese cryptic. Okay. Now, here's the thing. The Tsuchinoko is more of a cryptic than a yokai. Well, actually, cryptics do fall under the yokai umbrella. But I'm just saying, like, where most yokai tend to be like ghosts and spirits and demons, this is literally just an animal cryptic, which is just like a rare type of animal that has strange traits that people have yet to fully actually capture or see with it, like the Bigfoot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But for my game, I make a yokai, like a traditional yokai version. However, the thing is, even though the Tsuchinoko is a cryptic, it does have there are some versions of it where it's more like a yokai than a cryptic, but we're gonna go through that. So, Tsuchinoko are known as the Hammer Child. Okay, they are short. They're short, stumpy snakes. Okay, their size range from 1 to 2 feet long. Their fangs are very venomous. They're a type of viper, so they carry very deadly venom. Okay. Let's see. These yokai are found all over Japan and are active during the day, from spring to fall, and hibernate during the winter. Hibernate during winter. Despite their awkward shape, Tsuchinoko are very nimble and able to roll sideways. They're able to roll sideways like a log, or by biting their tail vertically, they take the shape of a wheel and roll vertically. Did I say biting their tail vertically? No. They bite their tail, take the shape of a wheel, and roll vertically. Very similar to the tail of like a Western cryptic known as the Ouroboros, I think, something like that. And also, Tsuchinoko are good jumpers, able to jump anywhere from 3 to 16 feet. So the funny thing about the Tsuchinoko is it is said to be able to double jump like in a video game character. So essentially, like, the Tsuchinoko would crunch up its body like an accordion and shoot out. And as it's flying, or as it's soaring through the air, it has the ability to double jump, where it could, while in midair, crunch up its body again and go again. So it has the ability to do that. Yes. So that is the cryptic of... That is more like the cryptic sense. Oh yeah, and of course they like sake, like I said about snakes. When they smell sake beer or whatever, they drink it. Now, Hammer Child, the name Hammer Child comes from the look of it, because it looks like It looks like a snake that was smashed with a mallet or a hammer. Yeah. Now, what you call, when it comes to the yokai legends, it is said that the Tsuchinoko can learn human language and likes to lie, and that it's a talkative drunk or whatever, whatever. So you get it drunk and they'll just talk your ear off or whatever, whatever. And let's see here. Learn human language, likes to lie. Um, they are very clever, very clever. And if you wanted to get information out of it, like truthful information, you would have to outsmart it, like in conversation. So, yeah, press X to doubt. So, yeah. I'm sorry, I was just thinking if there's anything else. I mean, yeah, in my game, I call it a Tsuchinoko Obake, kind of like Tsuchinoko Ghost. So to make it more mystical, give it more of a supernatural identity. Okay, but yep, that is the Tsuchinoko. All right, these are the 4 yokai from Yokai Showcase. Okay, so tell me what you think down below. All right, your thoughts down in the comments. All important links are down in the description below. Pick up your pack of Yokaishi TCG. Okay, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.